A man was flying a fighter jet preparing to return home for Christmas. As soon as he took off from the runway, the airport lights suddenly went out, but the man didn't pay much attention. He just pushed the throttle forward and pulled the jet higher into the sky. After flying continuously for about an hour, sudden flashes of light appeared. The radio and navigation system began to malfunction. He tapped on them with his hand, but nothing worked. He quickly opened the operations manual and followed the steps inside, but the instruments didn't respond. So he called the control tower for help, but there was no reply. Slowly, he drifted off course. Now, his jet was flying right over the ocean, and the fuel was nearly gone. Suddenly, a thick fog appeared in front of him. He immediately slowed down to save as much fuel as possible. But soon, he began to feel hopeless. Believing he might crash into the ocean, he wrote a final letter to his girlfriend. Just as he was about to give up, a World War II plane suddenly appeared. The pilot was signaling by waggling his wings. That pilot understood his situation. He realized the man was lost and almost out of fuel. He knew he had to land immediately. The old pilot signaled, "Follow me." Both planes turned together. With the guidance of the World War II pilot, they soon reached an airfield. A little later, the man safely landed his jet. When the pilot saw he had touched down safely, he turned his aircraft and flew away in another direction. As soon as the man stepped out of the cockpit, he noticed a car waiting. With some staff members, he rode in the car to the canteen. There, he saw dozens of names and ages written on the canteen wall. Suddenly, his eyes fell on a photograph. It was the very same pilot who had just guided him down. He immediately asked one of the staff about it. The man replied, "This was the bravest pilot here. After every mission, he would fly alone, searching for lost planes and guiding them back to base. Because fog often covered the ocean and many planes lost their way." Hearing this, the man said, "But that same pilot just guided me here." The staff member was shocked and said, "But this pilot crashed into the ocean on Christmas Eve, 1943. It has been 14 years since that incident." The man was stunned. At that very moment, he heard the sound of an airplane again. He rushed outside, but there was nothing in sight. As he turned, he saw a car approaching. Some soldiers stepped out and told him they had seen his plane disappear from radar, so they followed him here. The man told them a pilot had guided him to the airfield, and a staff member had switched on the runway lights. The soldiers were astonished. They said, "This place has been abandoned since World War II ended." The man turned back. The canteen that had looked full of life moments ago was now in ruins, broken and crumbling. He was speechless. Now he understood. The pilot had come as an angel to save him, the one who guides lost and stranded pilots to the right path and saves their lives. He looked up at the sky, thanked that pilot, and returned safely. So tell me, friends, has anyone ever helped you in this way in your life?